Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is hour number 2 on this Friday of the Pat Miller program. And right now, all the phone lines are shut off because something kind of big is happening. Really, no, it's not my birthday. But we're having a great time here today because, and you just heard me talking just before the break with Blake Sebring about an article that he did about 2 weeks ago, caught my attention. In fact, Kylie Havens, that you'll hear from in a little bit, from K105, she made sure we found out about the article, and it led us to this young lady who I'm welcoming to the studio now. I've got Katie Clark here. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're here. Ever since we got this worked out for you to come and to bring Coffee with Katie here to this show, we have been geeked like crazy. This is going to be the most fun I've had in probably about, 40 years? I've been married 44, so so there was one good year, and then, but I'm very glad that you're here. Now, you do a show, you do an interview show that shows up on YouTube and on the Facebook page for Gigi's, and you record it right there, and you do this once a week, right?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays, and which is a great day. Fridays are not great days. That's why you're here, because. I know you've gotten to just talk to some really great people on your show, and in fact, one of them, and I was making a joke a while ago. The mayor of Fort Wayne is here, Mayor Tom Henry. And first of all, Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Pat.
And don't think I don't know. It's for her, not me. Okay. I said, I can never get the mayor on here unless it's something good at Parkview Field, it was a horrific fire, or Katie's in my studio. That's the only way I can get him here. But I am very glad you're here. Now, you were on her show at one point, and I heard you had a great time.
I was, and it was probably one of the best interviews I've ever had, Pat. Seriously, she was so
I'm
sincere.
struggling not to take that personally.
No.
No, she's a doll, and I've watched the interviews, and she does a great job. But now, Katie, something's about to happen, and it's all about you. It's not about the Pat Miller program or anything. And the mayor's going to say something to you, and this is very, very special. I hope you realize, hey, this has never happened for me. Okay, this is for you, Mr. Mayor.
Katie, I do have something for you that very few people in Fort Wayne get. And you're being given this because you're really extra special. Okay? Can I read it to you?
Yeah.
Whereas Katie Clark has used her talents and skills to create Coffee with Katie, now one of the best programs on YouTube and Facebook. Whereas Katie is the best kind of interviewer, not only asking excellent questions, but by making sure her guests feel welcomed with a relaxing conversation and a cup of coffee. Whereas Katie has further used her program to highlight the lives of politicians, like myself, members of the media and community, and business leaders. And whereas Katie's wonderful interview program highlights the tremendous opportunities that Gigi's Playhouse offers for many residents of Fort Wayne. And whereas Fort Wayne is very proud to be the home of this wonderful young woman, internet broadcaster, and ambassador for our community. So it is therefore that I, Thomas Henry, Mayor of the City of Fort Wayne, do hereby proclaim January 25th, 2019 as Katie Clark Day in the City of Fort Wayne.
How awesome is that, huh?
Wow.
Is that a cool thing right there? Huh?
Okay.
Katie, the reason this is so important is because, again, very few people get this. Now this day, today, is going to be your day forever. So when people check the history of Fort Wayne and they look at today, they're going to find out that it was Katie Clark Day.
Yeah. Katie, congratulations to you.
All righty?
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Oh, there you go. There you go. What a great thing. Katie, that is awesome. This whole day is your day. Okay, for the whole city of Fort Wayne. And the mayor's right. Someday if they look it up on Wikipedia, or they go in and they look at the archives, or they go to the downtown library, if they go to this date, your name will be there. Congratulations to you. That's awesome. And we got something else that we want to do here real quick, because I know you said that you wanted to see Luke Bryan and Pat Miller. Luke couldn't come here. We called his, we called his record label. Yeah. Now this is let me piece some of this together. This is Kylie Havens, because in the room right next door, Katie, is K105 Radio, the country station. And I went to her and her boss, and I said, I need something from Luke Bryan. So they mailed this to us. This got here this week. And so that's for you. I don't know how you're going to get it home, but it's yours.
He needs
okay?
a seatbelt in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So he's yours, okay?
Thank you.
So Luke Bryant, and then so now you said your main goals were Luke Bryant and WOWO's Pat Miller. How you put those two things together in one sentence, I have no idea. But Kylie, real quick, that's awesome that you guys want to be part of that too. And people need to understand, radio is a competitive thing. I mean, we compete up and down the hall, but there are times like when we do Pity Pitch or when you guys do St. Jude's, we all pull together and make things happen. And you saw this opportunity, and you guys saw the article, and you made sure we knew about it. So really, in some way, all this is happening because of you.
It was just so cool when I read it. Katie, I thought it was so neat that your dream, it was dream big. Pat Miller, yes, interview him. You had to get that in there. And then, of course, Luke Bryan. So hopefully Cardboard Luke, he doesn't really have a whole lot to say, but,
But he looks good not saying it, isn't that right? So,
He can just hang out, have a good time. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm so glad you could be here.
yeah. Kylie, thanks so
Thank
much.
you, guys.
From next door at K105. So you can take Luke Bryant and you can take him and put him like in your studio. So every time you record a new Coffee with Katie, you could have Luke there. Or if you want to take him home and put him in your bedroom, or talk to your mom and say, I said it was okay for him to be in your dining room. So that that way you can
I'll
always
put it in my bedroom.
okay. Spoken like a true young lady. So there you go. Well, Kylie, thank you very much. And Mr. Mayor, thank you, sir, very, very much. And John for putting that together. And we've got other people in the room. Now, when we come back, I'm going to go to a quick break. Rob Winters will be standing by on the phone line. He's out at Subaru of Fort Wayne. So we're going to go to Rob Winters. You hear him every morning and every Saturday